Hello and welcome to Gaming Nation. I am Cytonic Flame and this is Gaming Nation on Cardinal Radio. So, yep, the show of the week this week was Culture Shock. There's Monday from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Sorry. Gas. Okay. And if you couldn't tell from the music, which actually a lot of people probably couldn't, because it's a pretty old game. It's Mario Kart 64 that we're going to be covering today. We're going to start off with some little tidbits of information from it, maybe go on to the tracks. I don't know, just a bunch of random stuff about it, you know? You know? Got it? Good. So much noise outside. Okay. Now, did you know that the game's star was first imagined as a guy in overalls who wasn't Mario? In an interview with Nintendo's president Satoru Iwata, Shigeru Miyamoto, and Hideki Kono, two of Super Mario Kart's creators, explained how their original aim for the 1992 game was to make a two-player racing game with simultaneous on-screen display for both players. During development, Kano said the game's prototype had a guy in overalls sitting in a cart. As the team worked out racing mechanics for several months, some developers specifically identified this blue-collar driver as the company's famous plumber. Number 2. They said that Mario was too handsome to be denied. Miyamoto said that at first no racing was involved. It was just two carts moving around freely. Then they noted that it looked neat if you stopped one car and looked at the other car flying by. They decided to see what it would look like with Mario in one of the carts. And everyone thought that it looked even better. Who knows, maybe the designer who drew overalls over the earlier guy intended it to be changed to Mario all along. Number 3. Mario Kart was the first non-platforming game for Mario, the whole Mario gang. Super Mario Kart was Nintendo's first team to let players take on characters such as Princess Peach, and Yoshi outside of platform-based game. This move turned out to be widely popular among fans, which led to a small galaxy of Mario Kart sequels, but also a wide variety of sports and fighting games. It's also likely to set the stage for Mario games to become the best-selling franchise of all times. Okay, number 4. It spelled the end of Donkey Kong Jr. as we knew him. Many video game universes have had the kind of tangled character and timeline webs commonly associated with soap operas, and Mario's realm is no exception. One particularly tortured lineage belongs to Donkey Kong and his primate brethren, which over decades grew to include Donkey Kong Jr., Diddy Kong, and Cranky. Donkey Kong Jr. had his own arcade game in 1982 with a math game for Nintendo's Entertainment System, or the NES, in the mid-1980s. He played smaller roles in later games, including Mario Tennis and Nintendo 64, and was, for a time, said to have grown up into the lead character of Donkey Kong Country, a detail that was quickly revised for later versions. After being one of 8 playable characters in Super Mario Kart, however, Donkey Kong Jr.'s flashing star began to fade. In addition to being dropped from the subsequent Mario Kart games, he was gradually replaced by, or, depending on who you ask, morphed into, Diddy Kong and or Cranky, when it came to filling Nintendo's primate-shaped roles. Number 5. It kicked off and set the standard for the karting genre. Not long after Mario Kart was released, a tsunami of character-placed kart racing games hit the market, including Sega's Sonic Drift, the four-player game Street Racer, and even Wacky Wheels for PC. However, Fear's series have enjoyed, even briefly, the kind of success that Mario Kart-related games have. As the site IGN put it, the balance was perfect, the racers were perfect, and the courses were oh so perfect. Number 6. Super Mario Kart brought consoles closer to 3D graphics. Along with its racing predecessor, F-Zero, Mario Kart used Mode 7 graphics to give the game an almost 3D feel, paving the way for the kinds of immersive gaming graphics players came to expect in years to come. The gaming site 1UP.com described Mode 7 as being the most impressive due to its ability to take its entire background layer and rotate it or scale it freely, essentially turning the layer into a textured 3D plane. The manual encourages players to cheat for the win. Specifically, the Mario Kart handbook advises players to look at their opponent's screen view for the advantages it offers. Normally, to do so would be to violate, not violate, an unspoken cardinal rule of split-screen gaming. As the Huffington Post discovered, the manual's last piece of advice for winning in battle mode is simply, always keep your eye on your opponent's screen. Number 8. Peach and Bowser chug champagne in Japan, but skip it in the US. In the 1992 Japan Superstar Kart release, an animation shows Princess Peach and Bowser celebrating post-race with bottles of champagne, leaving Peach a bit flushed. Nintendo of America reportedly did not allow depictions of drinking in games at the time, so the scene was dropped for the US release. A prototype version of the game contained even more champagne hijinks, not junks, that didn't make it stateside. After a championship game, Super Koopa and Koopa Paratroopa figures show up and hover around the screen, around the second and third place racers, only to be knocked out of the sky by champagne corks. Number 9. The original Kart, still among fans' favorites, and Guinness's number 1. Super Mario Kart has received a stream of accolades since its release, including being ranked the 15th best game of all time by IGN in 2005. They dubbed it the original karting masterpiece, making 1UP.com's essential 50 games list, and taking the top spot on Guinness's World Records 2009 list of 50 best games of all time. Number 10. While Mario Kart kicked racing into an even higher gear. When Super Mario Kart's follow-up for Nintendo 64 hit shelves, one thrill critic called it the hottest thing to hit go-karting since, well, the original Super Mario Kart for the Super NES. Featuring some of the most mind-bending racetracks, not blowing, you have ever seen. It sold over a million units within a few months of its US release, and was part of a new generation of racers that, according to one industry expert, had the processing power to afford a realism you couldn't have before. The game also ushered in a new era for the Mario Kart game, as it preserved along Super Mario 64 and the new 3D versions of Luigi, Donkey Kong, Wario, and Yoshi that would replace the previous hand-drawn selfies in the Nintendo universe. Number 11. Mario Kart 64's Japanese version had fake sponsorships from Marlboro, presumably to avoid legal repercussions and overtly promote teen smoking. The US release of Mario Kart 64 dropped imagery from the Japanese version that spoofed such real-life brands as Marlboro, Mobley, and Goodyear. Number 12. The game's Thwomp characters sound like Wario, but come from Japanese mythology. The Thwomps and Womps of the Mario universe, later the later first appearing in Super Mario 64, were inspired by Japanese Nurabake spirits that appeared to block a traveler's way. To create the Thwomp sound effect for Mario 64, game developers simply slowed down Mario's laugh. Number 13. In Mario Kart 64, a release scene animation reveals dark days for the losers. Many experienced players aren't aware of a particularly grim animation within the game that only results from a player character coming in fourth at the end of the tournament. If this happens, an outcome best achieved by placing fourth or lower on purpose throughout a tournament's races, the character comes into focus after the three winners have zoomed off in glory, drives away sadly while a minor key reprise of the victory theme plays, and after scooting out of sight over the hill, is blown up by a mini bomb cart. Man, that is grim. Number 14. Blue shells solve both technical and existential problems. Speaking to Kotaku, Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 director Hideki Kanono explained that his team wanted the later release of the dynamic in which everyone was in it until the end. Unfortunately, he explained, processing problems occurred that didn't allow us to do that. All these issues made it difficult to accommodate having multiple racers all grouped together on a racetrack. Their solution, the blue shells, which scatter the racers during moments when they are likely to be traveling in a clump, that would otherwise overwhelm Nintendo 64 processor. Kotaku also points out in a different article that the item handily takes care of one of Mario Kart's biggest problems. Being in first place is actually really boring. And finally, for this part of the show, number 15. More than 2 decades later, the Mario Kart franchise is still the champ. To date, the kart racers have sold over 100 million game units, while Guinness World Records has honored this dominance with 6 separate nods, including first kart racing game, longest running kart racing franchise, and best-selling racing game. So that is it for now. We'll be back with more random facts and tidbits. Hope you enjoyed the music.
Let's go! Woohoo! Mamma mia! Oh, wow, 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 wow.
Look, I'm not alone.
Hi. I'm kind of late,
I
but...
don't think you're close enough to the mic.
Hi, I'm kind of late, but...
There you go.
Better late than never, right?
Better late than never.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Well, yeah, I didn't realize that Kids and Sibs weekend was this weekend, so I decided to bring...
I didn't know it was happening anytime soon at all, but of course I don't pay attention to that because
Yeah.
I'm the youngest.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so I decided to bring these rascals up, and we went to the basketball game. Then the girls were dominating, and it got boring. And then it started to get packed and getting hit in the back by people. And I'm like, guys, let's just... You guys ready to go? They're like, yeah. Like, my butt hurts. I'm like, yeah, mine does too. Yeah, literally what we did.
That must have been horrible to sit there.
At first it wasn't. At first it was entertaining. Then after a while, when everybody got there, and it's like, they'd clap, and like their knee would hit you in the back, and just like sorry, like, so... It was okay the first 72 times. Now it's just like aggravating.
The funniest thing that happens during concerts when people clap and the song's not even over.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a grand pause here. Clapping. No.
No.
Go.
Go. We are not done. Hmm? And then it's funny because I took them to go see a magician that they had. It was like a kid-friendly magician or whatever. And at first they're like, oh, it's going to be boring. It's going to be dumb. Spent the whole entire time laughing. I swear. The guy was funny, and then he had like, it was so funny because there's this girl. He's like, "Do you want to be my volunteer?" She's like, "I don't like magic." He's like, "Well, there's a door."
That would have been my
He walked away.
Well, there's the door.
I'm like, wow. I'm like, brutal. Brutally honest. I like it.
But it's funny.
Yes.
So, anything else that's interesting?
7 Deadly Sins season 2 comes out in May.
Yes, I know.
May 18th.
I'm very excited.
Still need to show Grace the first season.
Oh, she'll love it.
I know.
I'm also excited because the horror/sci-fi series Terraformers is also getting a second season, and I've been waiting on that.
I need to finish it.
I like the concept because it's different.
Yeah.
It's like now, like right now, especially right now, all you're seeing is are like these high school magic anime series that are coming out.
Oh,
That's what's mainstream right now. Let's all make 27 seasons.
Let's all make Madoka Magica ripoff.
Exactly, and I'm sitting here watching it, and I'm like, this is literally that, but the main character literally somehow becomes Kirito. He's just OP, and it's just like great with swords. And I'm just like, I already know how this is gonna end.
I picked up this sword and I got powerful.
Whoa! Now everybody has to acknowledge me, and I'm just like, no, dude.
Nobody needs to acknowledge it.
What are you doing? It's like, and it's crazy.
See, the true thing about those, none of that actually happens. It's called drugs. Don't do them.
Exactly. Yeah, no, but I don't know, and I hate that cliche right now because it's like, before it would be interesting because you would get a cliche, then you would get a series that would come out, and you'd just be like, this is magic. Now it's just like all the studios are like, let's all do the same thing. Then you're like,
let's have a group meeting of all of them. Okay, we're doing the same thing. Done.
right? Got it? Okay, cool. Break.
At least,
Like when Attack on Titan came out, everybody was like, whoa, what is this?
yeah.
This has like nothing that it can reference itself to. It's got like similar parts like an antagonist, protagonist, and everything, but it's like,
You kind of need
you
that.
kind of need that. And
That's
that's like the only
amazing.
thing. And then people are like, whoa, this is amazing. And like
This is different.
and it exploded into the fame that it's having right now, where people are like on the edge of their seats waiting for season 2 to come out sometime this year. And it's like, that's the series that you want to watch. You want to watch it before it gets mainstream and read the manga before it gets mainstream. You're just like, I love this series.
Everything goes downhill once it becomes mainstream.
Oh yeah. Like right now with Naruto, I'm so frustrated with the series. The manga ended. Yeah, with Naruto. The manga ended more than a year ago. They're doing fillers.
There's
Yep.
someone here. It's the
Oh.
pizza gun. Do it.
I didn't realize.
Pizza delivery.
I didn't order the pizza, but
Pizza
thank you.
delivery.
Oh, you guys are gonna have to pay. This is Kyle gave me his money already.
I'm just joking. We're about to go
Like
eat
$5
afterwards.
each, I think we'll do.
No, we're about to go eat afterwards. I'm kind of good. Either
A
way.
couple breadsticks.
So,
We're talking about the animes.
The animes. I thought this was some kind of gaming show.
We also talk about the animes from Adelta. He's the anime dude.
yeah.
You're the anime dude?
I'm the anime
He's
dude.
the anime dude.
Then sometimes we ramble on and have no idea how we got to this discussion, and
That's what happens most of the time.
all the time. Let's be realistic.
That's life.
That's our life, pretty much.
But, so Grace had us watch Anohana. Have you-
Ooh, I've heard of it. What's it?
It's,
Blue Spring Hill or something like that. What's the translation?
I don't know.
I've heard of it.
Anohana the flower or something.
Yeah. I've heard of that one. I've never watched it. One of my friends told me to watch it, but I was like,
It's
nah.
it's an emotional one.
Mm-hmm.
She cried.
And you're just sitting there like, this is awkward.
She cried. I'm sitting there like, my shirt's getting wet. That's exactly how it was too. I'm like,
I can imagine that.
she
Knowing you,
cried,
you're just
I'm
like,
are
well-
you okay? Yeah, my shirt's wet.
Yeah, it's so sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feelings.
It actually does have a sad ending. And it's just like, I'm like, you want to watch the movie? And I was just like, I can't handle it.
You can't.
Okay, we'll watch Soul Eater. Let's watch something that will make you not cry.
Except she watches the last episode.
That
She will
doesn't-
cry in
doesn't-
frustration.
That doesn't make you cry over emotion. That makes you
Cry of
because you're like,
frustration.
why did this happen?
Exactly. Oh my god.
Soul Eater is good until the last episode.
Then it goes downhill.
I didn't like it.
Nobody liked the ending.
I'm like, such an intense build to the fight. I want to watch the last episode. What is this?
What? I was like, I'm waiting for there to be like a part 2, and it's just like, no, we're done. And just like, what?
No, but people are saying that it couldn't get a part 2 because they killed off everybody that was in the manga. I'm like, so create a new villain.
Literally.
This is all you have to do.
Literally all you had to do.
Fake it till you break it, but they already broke up the last episode, so I guess it's too late.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting news though. For all the young fans of Young Justice, Netflix is currently going over the views that Young Justice is having and trying to negotiate a season 3. For the people who liked it, it's actually pretty interesting.
It was entertaining to my.
I saw a
one
number of episodes and they were fairly entertaining.
Yeah.
Harken back to the old days of the Teen Titans.
Why are you talking like an old man?
I have no idea.
Don't know.
Is it because you're eating chicken?
Does chicken make you talk like an old man?
It makes you talk like an old man.
Oh. Make it so.
Or maybe it's the fact that you're wearing makeup.
You're wearing makeup?
I'm wearing
It's for the play.
makeup.
Ah!
I've just got out of rehearsal and I did not have time to run.
What play are you in?
Well, I'm in the play that is starting this week, this Wednesday to be exact.
Triangle.
At the, it's a show called Terra Nova, a story of 5 or 6
Swears.
British guys who go to the Antarctic to find adventure in the South Pole.
Only gets eaten by a shark.
Or a walrus.
Penguins. For the
A
love of
shark
God,
walrus.
let's use science here. They are eaten by penguins.
They are eaten by the chupacabra. Duh.
The Yeti.
Duh.
Yeah, duh.
Everybody knows that.
It's like so obvious. God. He's on his phone now.
He's like, I'm done with this conversation.
I got other things going on here. I'm like, my mind's everywhere right
You
now.
have a life?
No.
What?
Didn't think so. So
Wow.
how's that editing going for my for the Crash Bandicoot?
This will be out in I'm gonna give you a rough estimate.
72 years.
3 years.
No. 2020. Okay. It'll be in
If you're
2020.
talking about when I get 20/20 vision, that's never.
No. Just the year.
Just the year. I swear, if it takes that long. Okay.
It's only going to take 200,000,
Ch-
20,000 years.
Chandler fought. This is a video that we were supposed to post 4 years ago.
It'll be on my deathbed. He was like, listen, we know you were close friends with Mr. Pulaski, but in his will, he's left you this flash drive with what we think is a couple of episodes of a video he never gave you. And they're not finished now. He left in the will. You have to finish it.
It's like, how
Can
much
at
did you...
least leave me the assets?
No.
The dude just starts like, stupid.
You're funny ass. That's what I
If
said.
they would, I was like, they laugh at me. I'm like, give me your wallet.
Give me your wallet.
Give me your wallet.
Give me your wallet.
It's ridiculous. Give it. Hand it over.
Or it says hi.
Hi, Jordan.
She missed your sass.
Jordan, why did you miss my sass? I'm the sass master, or the sass meister if I was in Soul Eater.
I have to say, hands down, my favorite character was Stein.
Blackstar.
I just love Stein. There's something about Stein that
I
just...
like Death the Kid because he was over the top. Like, way too psychotic. It was entertaining.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when he was in the temple versus the zombies and he didn't want the...
He didn't
Toilet
remember if he
paper.
folded the toilet paper, so he left them.
I don't think I made a perfect triangle.
Or when they were taking the test, and it took him
I'm
2
a
hours
failure.
to write the word the. Was it the or his
No,
name?
it was getting his name perfectly symmetrical.
Oh, that was entertaining.
And then Patty making a giraffe with her. That was...
Blackstar's just the fun of beating, bleeding.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Soul Eater. He's giving me the answers. He saw the answers on the test. Writes Black Star in blood.
He's like, I'm doomed to fail. Oh man.
He could have actually studied, but no.
No.
The character
Who
freaks
studies?
me out in Fairy Tail is Julia.
Why?
Juvia?
Yeah.
Juvia's awesome. She's just
Misunderstood.
literally, she really is misunderstood.
I know.
When she watched.
But I think definitely my favorite character is Zareth, because there's so much there. Like, we know right now he's the bad guy, but 400 years ago he was the good guy, and it's just 400 years of people saying you're a monster, stay away from us. To the point where he's like, you know what?
I want to become that monster.
Death to humanity.
I smite you all. Your fault, not mine. It's not you. It is you.
It is you, definitely you. So yeah, but
I don't know. I always liked Gray just because ice. I like
Gray
ice.
likes to get naked a lot.
Well, you know what? It's not his fault.
And NEXUS my favorite character, hands down.
My favorite character's Happy because he's a cat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Fairy Tale?
The
Tales
right
of
there.
Fairies.
Never
Yeah.
watched it. If we're talking about animes, are we allowed to talk about Ruby? Where does that fall?
Technically, it's a cartoon because it's an
Yeah.
American animation, but technically it's
with an anime
3D animation, which makes it
Technically,
new
I've
to
never
the
watched Ruby.
genre. Therefore, it's its own.
It's
thing
on my
to talk
list.
about.
Ruby's on my list. I just have not gotten around to it.
It's a pretty good show. They just ended their third season, and it's like I would say it's a slow burn at least, like through the first two seasons. It's like
Well, the first
we're
season,
setting up for other things.
The first season is basically, can we do it?
Yeah, it's like here's the show, here's what we're doing. Do you like it? Okay, they like it, so they went into a second season, and now they started setting up the story, the little plot thing, and then the third season, which just ended, that's where things get pretty real.
Let me ask you guys a question. How do you guys feel about the next Star Wars movie?
I'm interested to see what they do.
What?
Star Wars next movie. Interest, not interest. Why not?
As I watched the new one that was just released, there were so many filmmaking mistakes that just made me mad.
Like what?
A fight scene where they were facing one way and then it automatically was fighting the other way. They were going
Star Wars, man.
they were going towards a hole, but then they magically turned around and were going the other direction, away from the hole.
It's the Force, man.
Yeah.
It messes with your mind.
Yeah, man.
They turned the world in the opposite direction.
Exactly, man.
That's what she didn't understand.
That's what you didn't understand, man.
The Force is strong within no one.
I mean, I think the thing that just kind of bothers me about these next two that they're releasing is there's no particular storyline, I think.
Well,
Right?
they've done the thing where it's like, okay, we gotta find Luke Skywalker, and then it's like, what? Then what?
But you just found it.
We
Yeah.
got Luke. What do we do with him?
Yeah, right? Because which one? The next one's going to be called the Rogue One, and it's going to focus...
Rogue One is about the people who got the plans for the first Death Star.
Yeah, then
Then the one after that, I don't know.
I don't think they even have a writer for it, but they've
no,
already...
they're shooting it right now.
Oh, they are? Wow.
Yeah. And J.J. Abrams, he's seen the script, and he's like, I wish I would have stayed on to direct the second one because it looks fantastic on paper. So it gives me a little bit of hope for that one.
Well, yeah, but he's been so busy. He's doing the new
He
Star
has
Trek.
life outside of the Star Wars.
What, he's doing the Star Trek movie, the new Star Trek movie. He's also doing, what is it, 10...
10 Cloverfield Lane?
Is-
I'm excited
I've
about
heard...
it.
I don't know, because I've looked it up, and I've heard that it's supposed to be a prequel to Cloverfield?
It's probably, the idea at the moment, it is a spiritual successor to Cloverfield. Yes, you gotta have the fingers.
Got
You
it.
got to do the meditation in order to
I think
say
the only thing that
words.
really bothered me about Cloverfield is, like, there was never any basis to it.
Exactly, there was like, yeah, I get it, it's this guy at the party, but all of a sudden the monster's here and we're supposed to worry about the monster, but it's like, it's not like a traditional movie where it's like, oh, the monster came up from the ocean and we kind of have like an idea. It's like,
There's
oh,
a monster here.
Maybe it's doing something, maybe it actually has a
It comes
point.
out of the water.
Nobody knows.
And it just feels like this monster's suddenly here, and now everybody's freaking out. Which,
This is what happens.
realistically, that's what it looks like from the first.
Okay,
one.
did you guys hear what the DC executive said, how fans are going to react to the new Superman and Batman movie?
No.
So after the success of Deadpool, I don't remember the guy's name, but he's like high up in DC. He literally said, Marvel fans are going to be too stupid to understand the point of Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice. which
Wow.
I think is the dumbest thing you could possibly do.
Well, that's like all the people like, oh my God, Deadpool is like making all this money. And it's because it's making fun of Marvel. That's why, because people like it because it's making fun of Marvel. And it's
No.
like,
They like
no,
it because
you tards.
Deadpool is Deadpool.
You paper pushing tards.
Exactly.
Because it's a good movie. It
Yeah,
was a good movie.
it
That's
was.
why it's doing
You
well.
see, you need to think with your brain, not with the pencil.
Not with the pencil and the dollar bill.
Yeah.
Money
No, but
doesn't make you think.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Dawn of Justice though, because originally it was supposed to be Batman versus Superman. Then it was gonna tie in Wonder Woman somehow. Then they've like rewritten the script how many times already?
It's basically
they-
Justice League.
It's basically Justice League. It's like they took what Marvel did in what, a span of 10 years or so, and they're like,
We gotta do it right now.
10
You
years.
wait in 10 minutes.
We gotta do it in.
10 minutes.
Took them 10 years. We'll do it in 2 hours. Boom, save money and everything. It's like,
It's like,
You
that
don't
doesn't-
get that.
There's no character building.
Exactly.
And then they're like, well, the Wonder Woman movie's coming right after this. It'll be
Yeah,
fine. It's like,
yeah.
Look, we already saw her.
exactly.
I'm not invested.
And also, do you guys think it was a mistake for them not to use the characters who played the Arrow and Flash in the,
In the TV show?
Yeah.
That
Do you think that was a mistake?
That would have been a great way to, like, you've already got the characters
Exactly.
set up.
You have fans. You know you have fans. The fans would have been like, whoa, I'm definitely going to go watch that.
It's like when they, like, I'm gonna draw this back into video games.
Go
Like
ahead.
when they make a sequel to a video game, but change who's doing the voices for the main character. That always makes me so mad. I'm like, nope.
Well, if I could say something about, like, Dawn of Justice, I know, sorry, we're getting, like, so far away from video games.
It's fine.
But it's like, I feel like Dawn of Justice is still going to be good. But they blew their load when they did the trailers.
Oh, yeah.
Doomsday would have been an awesome review.
Exactly.
But it's like, oh, well,
You know,
I've seen the movie.
you know what? Now we revealed everything.
Yeah.
Oops.
And it's like, even before, they dropped so many Easter eggs to what was going on. Because if you pay attention to that one scene where Bruce is in his mansion, you're looking at the Robin suit,
No,
they have the
like,
trident.
It's like
They have Aquaman's trident there. He's like, his costume's holding it, so it's like, I know he's going to be in it.
Yep.
And they've already gone out and said all these spoilers. It's like, what's the point anymore?
Well, I know what I would do. I would make,
Made.
quote unquote,
Quote unquote.
a trailer that revealed everything, but make the movie have absolutely nothing to do with the trailer.
That would be
This
hilarious.
direction we need.
That would be
That-
hilarious.
It's like, they have guns, they kill people. That's the movie.
You
It's
go. You
Batman.
come in to watch the movie.
You come to watch movie.
No guns.
No guns.
Batman
You-
doesn't kill
no.
them. He just like tears a dude's head off. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I guess.
rips off people's arms.
Batman doesn't kill though. Rips off head, takes off mask.
Yeah.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
Superman.
Oh, I'm Superman. Yeah, there we go.
I'm
That's how.
I'm Superman
That's
now.
the twist. He puts on the bat.
Takes off head.
It's like, what about Batman? Bruce Wayne's head.
What about Batman? Takes off his head. He's Bruce Wayne. The secret is Batman is Superman.
They've been the same person the entire time.
Warner Brothers gonna put out a hit. We know too much now.
We know all the secrets,
So if we're not here next week, you know what happened.
or we just forgot. So that's happening.
This happened a lot.
Last semester. Crap.
Crap. What time is it? We
It's
got-
8:30 It's 8:30.
No, it's
Crap.
now.
I'm gonna live stream.
We got just enough time to get down there, say goodbye, and apologize.
Hey,
Nah.
bye. Watch live stream. Bye.
Bye. That's literally us. Oh, man.
Jordan says you're really full of sass tonight.
Tonight.
And all the time.
There we go.
There's a magic word.
That's what we were talking about.
Sass.
Sass.
You're a sass master.
I am a sass meister. Get it right.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. Just, I feel like some of these video games either need a reboot or need to follow a different storyline.
Example.
Halo. Shut up, Edgar. But I think we've had enough of the Master Chief story. There's this whole big universe that they haven't even explored. It's been focused on his. There's a war going on, but John Carter.
The only
Carter.
reason they're doing that is because of how popular it was in the beginning. Like,
No,
if we change it, we're not gonna get money.
Well, that's the thing. It's like they've been trying that in little bits. Like with the ODST, I enjoyed the ODST.
Yes, that was
line.
good.
Reach was all right,
Yeah.
and even I haven't played or seen anything about Halo 5, but it's like they got the new guy, and I guess he's part of the story.
He
somehow.
is king of the squirrels.
King of the squirrels.
I'm king of the squirrels.
Well, that's what was happening in Wade's head.
Can we all agree, though, like, as a collective unit, that Pokemon needs to stop focusing on Ash at this point?
Oh my god, I thought that a long time ago.
I think it's
They should-
ridiculous.
no, they should have a new character
Yes.
for every
Yes.
region.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
So you want like a spin-off series now, because that's all it can possibly be.
I mean,
a spin-off.
I guess,
Even
but
if
it's like
a spin-off, it's better
we've
than
already
one.
seen what Ash can do. We
Yeah.
know he failed. But they have him in these they have him in the movies being like a hero or whatever, saving
He's the
everyone.
only person who can control all the Pokemon. It's like,
world
And it's
will
like, but
turn
what about
to
Red?
Ash.
why are you turning this character into Jesus?
Why are you turning this character into Cheez-Its?
Jesus. No, it's just like
Go get him, Ash!
He's a box of Cheez-Its with Ash. Oh, this is going downhill.
Yep.
No, literally the box is rolling down the hill. What am I doing?
What are we doing?
Oh, God.
Come back, Ash, I need my lunch.
You were my lunch.
Like,
You look down, Pikachu's eating.
You're eating Ash. What are you
So
doing?
that's why Pikachu stays with Ash all the time.
He's a box of Cheez-Its. It all makes sense.
We figured out all the secrets.
That's why he doesn't go in his Pokeball. He's eating Ash.
Ash
that's when the ninja hit team from the Pokemon company come busting in the door like you're coming with us. It's like no, tell our story, tell our story to the world.
You see, the thing is, Ash doesn't actually exist. Ash is just Pikachu.
You know that's actually a theory. No, you know that's actually a theory though.
I know. There's
Oh,
so
that
many.
Ash-
reminds me of something. Congrats on getting your Pikachu, Jordan. She's got Pikachu in her Pokemon game.
Oh, that's
Yay,
awesome.
What one?
It's Pikachu.
No, what game? Ah!
I know exactly what you're about to say, but you had to refrain.
It's I just got it for Valentine's Day. It's it's one of the newer ones. Pokemon
Alpha,
Some-
Sapphire, Omega
Alpha,
Ray.
Sapphire. Yeah.
Sapphire. Okay, I guessed right. It's like Andrew yesterday. Grace was like, "How long has it been since you used the program?" Like 3 years. She's like, "You were actually spot on that." I'm like, I just had a feeling. Just had a feeling.
Just had the feeling.
Well, so let's go to a music break.
Let's do it.
Woo! Music! About the game that we're not even talking about anymore.
We get off course so easily.
Literally, that works perfectly because it's Mario Kart 64. We
Exactly.
get off course.
Ha!
Okay, we'll be back.
Pun unintended.
Cello.
Hello.
That won't let me leave.
Hi.
You didn't even try to stand up. You're sitting there eating your chicken.
Exactly.
Yep.
So how's he not letting you leave?
Exactly.
Guys
You
heard of
have
Dune?
food.
What?
Well, of course I've heard of Doom.
Dune.
Dune. Yes, I actually did.
D-U-N-E.
Yes, I know. I got it the second time. I said yes, I have.
You ever watch the movie?
I
No.
watched a little bit of it. Not the whole thing.
What'd you think?
It was interesting.
He says that about everything.
No, some things I just say, that's crap.
Turn down the speaker. He turned it down. Bless you.
Anything else to say about that topic, Chandler?
Hold on.
Holding
Holding
on.
Guys, stay on the edge of your seats, guys. I'm not here yet.
For those of you who don't know why we're laughing, it's because we're literally holding on and staying at the edge of our seats.
Did you know...
Gaming?
No. I don't
Movie?
Dang it.
Did you know...
Squirrels are not humans?
Subnautica is a game and I want to play it now?
Well, I've already known that.
Along with Firewatch.
Did you know I'm about to say something I don't usually say? Yahtzee.
No, it's a game that I don't normally play.
Yahtzee.
Monopoly. But when I do, I surprisingly win quickly.
You know what game destroys friendships? Monopoly.
Mario Party.
Yes.
Maybe that's what we should be streaming tonight.
Does anybody have a Wii?
What?
Does anybody have a Wii so we can play it?
You can play the old ones. Okay, half the old ones have better games than the new ones.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Anybody have a GameCube that we can borrow?
Yeah, it does, but it's at home.
With Mario Party?
No.
That's what we call emulators. And no, it's not illegal if you already own the game or have owned the game.
I
or
didn't
have a
say
receipt.
anything. Jesus.
All
But
games-
you read my
It's
mind.
like all games that I have on emulators, I've owned the game previously. Which is a lot of games, because we used to like stockpile games. We had a lot of games.
Wow.
Now we just have a lot of movies. I want a lot of games back.
What type of movies?
Every type, but the sexual ones. And maybe even a few of those, but they're not around me.
I don't know what's hidden in the drawers.
Oh yeah, you do.
You're right, that's where I keep my socks.
That's not the only thing you keep in there.
My shirts?
We're not gonna go down this path, but we both know that's not what you have hidden there.
My sheet music from last semester? I literally do have sheet music in a
Listen, you
drawer.
innuendo little freaks. I'm like this close to taking my breadsticks and leaving.
You know what?
Talk about the video games.
You're a vidget game. I don't know.
Woohoo! Say it, bounce away.
And there's the game over screen. Okay. So what, Chandler? You want to talk about Mario Kart? You want to talk about Mario Kart? You want to talk about Mario Kart?
Oh my god, there's nothing I'd rather do more.
Meow.
Talk about it.
Talk
about it. Talk about it.
Meow.
Mario Kart is a game that was
Meow.
developed early in the Nintendo's console era.
Meow meow.
Well, specifically, like, it looks like 1990 something.
Meow.
Actually, earlier than that, because it was on there was a version of Mario Kart in the original NES.
Meow, meow,
Not
meow.
The original, the SNES.
SNES.
Meow.
1992.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow meow
I
meow.
will not do any of those things.
Push me.
After
Meow.
that.
Meow meow.
Meow meow meow.
Meow meow.
You need some Jesus. in
Meow.
your life.
Meow meow.
Meow.
I'm talking about the candy bowl. It's right there. It looks like a cat. I've been pointing at it for a while, hoping somebody would turn around and understand
know
the
what?
reference.
I'm blind on the side. Shut up.
I forgot that. Wait, what's the skeleton's name again? What did we decide on?
I don't remember.
I'm not calling him Scalvin Klein. I know that much.
I'm pretty sure that's what they agreed on.
I'm not calling him.
Heaven.
No, we
Kevin
had,
the
we had
Legend.
something. We had something like.
John Cena?
Yeah, it was something John Cena.
Cena?
No.
Bon
No.
Cena.
It's Papyrus.
I don't.
No. I refuse to touch Undertale now.
Why?
Because
Why?
none of you have sold it to me. It you just. It looks like.
Why?
3 different storylines and the connection to
Storyline and connection to characters, and he went over under next week, and he doesn't care about going on to make.
Literally, last week was the Undertale show.
You have not convinced me.
He is
You
not.
weren't listening.
You weren't listening.
Gah!
Gosh, how rude!
Person.
Did you do the full hose?
Meow.
You want to see something spiffy?
Meow meow.
Don't look over there.
Meow meow.
Okay.
You have my full undivided attention for like 2 seconds or
Do
so.
you have anything to say about Mario Kart?
That game has got my roommates addicted. Last semester, that's all we played.
Why
And
was I never invited to this?
because we only have 4 controllers, and one of them is a crappy one.
Still.
What system?
60, cube, GameCube.
You
And-
made a
and then-
Nintendo Falcon?
And then we get,
You mean
whoa!
The Sega Saturn? The Sega Mega Drive?
Yeah.
The Gamecast.
The,
CD?
Man.
The
Jaguar.
Let me ask you guys a real question. Why has Nintendo failed to create a gaming console like the Xbox and the PlayStation?
Because they went wee all the way down the hill.
You had to have seen that coming.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. That's why I said it. I'm gonna go, oh, I know where he's going with this one.
You know that on the spot improvisation of jokes.
No, but seriously, why do you think they have failed?
Because they wanted to go down the route of motion controls. They wanted to... Actually, they're not really going downhill. A few of their games, like the main Nintendo
No,
games, are actually pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm
But all
saying
of the-
in popularity compared to the Xbox and PlayStation, why is it not up there?
Because people are stupid.
But people have always been stupid.
Because Nintendo is ahead of their times with their motion capture control gaming. And
Not
their
really.
touchable Wii U pad.
Not really. I mean, my phone is touchscreen. I can play games on it.
But you can't create Mario levels on it, can you?
Can't create what?
Mario levels.
I heard you so wrong. I'm not gonna say what I thought you.
Oh my
I'm not gonna say what
I
I
don't even-
thought, but
Tell me after. Tell me when we
No.
go on break. No, tell me when we go on break.
yeah, bud.
You also can't play Hyrule Warriors on it, can you?
But why not?
Because it's only on the Wii U.
Why?
Because it's Nintendo.
Why?
Because Zelda is better than non-Nintendo.
Why?
Because I don't like your face.
Well, I don't like your eye.
Neither do I. I wish I could see out of it.
I like how Chan was literally sitting there on his phone, just absolutely ignoring us.
I really want to go home and like take a shower and stuff because I'm like, I can feel the makeup in the.
You have 40 minutes.
Uh,
You have 40 minutes. You can deal.
I can't deal, man.
You can deal.
It just doesn't feel right.
I had to wait an hour and a half after the play, when we actually did it, with my hair freaking hard as a rock with
Our
gel.
we stopped rehearsing at like 6:45.
Okay.
They made me stay and do things, and I didn't want to do them.
Whoa, can you elaborate?
I also had to go to a bowling meet one time with makeup and gel hair.
Fine, I will
So-
suffer. No, you know what? No, you don't have the right because I did 4 years of that crap.
You know what?
The first year, I was an Egyptian stereotype caked with makeup. They turned me into Egyptian Hitler.
No.
Way.
Wait, that's not how you always are?
Dun dun
You
dun!
know what?
What you gonna do about it?
I'm only leaving you 4 breadsticks when I get back.
Here's my question. Why were you an Egyptian Hitler?
In my first play production in high school, my freshman year, I played an Egyptian character. And the idea was we were going to give him a mustache. And somebody who was doing my makeup decided, oh, you just need this. So I walked around for one of our dress rehearsals with a Hitler mustache. And people were like, oh my god, Egyptian Hitler. Ah!
Were you singing Star Wars? Why?
Because it's the first thing that popped up.
Talking about Egyptian Hitler, him raising his hand, and you going on about Star Wars. I got
I was
confused.
putting in the background music.
Speaking about Star Wars, how do you feel about them making games surrounded by Boba Fett?
See, as long as they make it good, I really
It's
don't
Disney.
care. Okay, then it's gonna be horrible. Moving on. The only good thing Disney ever brought us is Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, that game was fun. I never beat any of them because I never owned a PlayStation, but
Beaten all of them so far. I like Kingdom Hearts. I do not have an obsession.
I did not say that.
Well, so can I.
What?
Practically everybody is.
What?
You'll see later.
Oh man, I'm scared now.
Okay.
Puppy monkey.
What?
I hate that thing. Don't say it again.
The dog man.
Such it up, puppy monkey baby.
I hate that dumb commercial.
I don't watch commercials. I don't watch TV. So.
Yeah, it's like the guys who made the commercial for Mountain Dew Kickstart or whatever the almost cuss, whatever it's called, decided that it would be smart to grab the head of a puppy,
Okay.
a torso of a monkey,
Okay.
the legs of a baby, combine it together,
That's nightmare fuel.
Puppy monkey baby.
combine it together, and have it walk around and say "puppy monkey baby,"
Puppy monkey baby.
lick one of the guys' face repeatedly, and then him kind of dance out of the room carrying what looked like a case of Mountain Dew Kickstarty and just singing Puppy Monkey Baby with the guys dancing behind him.
So what you're saying is that when they were making this, they were probably dropping acid.
Yeah,
Got it.
basically.
That is another reason why you don't do drugs.
Exactly, kids.
Puppy monkey baby.
Because everybody's going to turn into a puppy.
Pumpy! Everybody's gonna turn up Pumpy.
Everybody's going to turn
We're gonna
into
turn
a
into senator.
pompous nartard within 3 years.
It's a narc.
Don't ask me, ask. I
I-
forgot. I got that off of a reference once. I've been waiting to say it, but I haven't said it until now. What video was it?
Book sniffing. How nerds get high.
Book sniffing.
By knowledge.
No, it's called bath salts. Don't do those either.
Thought they were illegal.
Yep.
They are.
Just like the almost cussed again. Stuff. What is it? K2 or whatever it was that was going on. It was like fake weed or whatever.
Mushrooms.
That's worse than for you than actual.
Yeah. It's like what is? It's like a designer drug, isn't it? Like people put all this.
It's fake, and they're like, we're just gonna throw in a bunch of bad stuff and make it feel like you're smoking weed.
And it was
That's their
legal.
It's legal, gosh. I made it. It's just scientist and doctor approved.
Quotation.
Quote unquote. I am smarter than the average bear.
Yeah, I don't think that's what yogi sounds like.
I was being yogi.
I'm smarter than the average bear.
There you go. A
No.
little bit closer than it was closer than you.
No, that wasn't what I was
It
going
was
for.
closer than you.
obviously don't understand me.
I
No.
understand what he was saying, but yeah.
I
he doesn't
don't.
understand. And cows play like because you don't understand.
I don't understand.
You. I was.
Oh, you just made it. We're all gonna die. probably take us into a music break because we can't make any progress on this.
You can't make any progress on this. Speak for yourself.
I can't talk about Mario Kart. I said one thing and all of a sudden it started in a whole...
I know.
Let's kill Chandler.
See, this
Seriously,
is how our show is.
pages and facts and crap that I was talking about before. Everybody comes in, goes...
Do you want me to leave? Is that what you're saying? Do you want to talk about Mario Kart?
The conversation.
He distracted us. It's all his fault.
Shower.
Keep your clothes on. Go to your commercial break.
Clip to you. There you go.
Hi, I'm just having technical issues with my phone.
His phone is not cooperating with him as of
No,
this
my
moment.
fast charger's not cooperating. Put it back up.
And Chandler has left the building to
Thank
get rid of
God!
the pickup.
Thank God.
Also,
yeah, guys, that's Chandler.
I
There's multiple things wrong with that kid.
I just laughed at the name of the song that we ended on because it is legitly called "No Trophy for You."
And you had said that literally just before.
I'm like, "No trophy for you," and I look it over. I'm like, "That's legitly what this is called."
Do you know what that's called? Hindsight.
You know what else that's called?
I don't know.
I don't care.
You don't have to be so mean, God.
I'm not. I'm being straightforward.
You're being kind of a smart butt.
I'm being truthful.
The truth hurts.
I know. That's why I say it. Did you not understand that?
No, I knew. I was just playing along.
I'm going to read this article about the 21 things that we like about Super Mario 64.
Wait, did you say the 64 things that we like about...
21.
Oh, God.
21, not
I was about to
64.
say we're about to be here all day.
We're gonna finally end this at 12:28 in the 12:20 p.m. tomorrow on the 60th floor.
On the 60th floor one.
I mean 64th one. I'm a little tired.
A lot of bit tired.
I am more than a little tired.
A lot of bit.
Okay, what they say is the first one that they like, the first thing that they liked about it
Yeah.
is that nothing's more satisfying than hitting the start button. Just start it.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good high.
Number 2, always choose Toad.
Toad.
Number 3, you better have a big TV because you're only going to get half of it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, the longest 3 seconds of your life is waiting for Lakido to save you.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, the tunnel in Choco Mountain looked like a
Ooh.
surprised face.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
And Frappe Snowland is definitely just Canada.
Definitely Canada.
Number 7, the
Penguins?
penguins will get you every time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I hit one, like, every lap.
Yeah.
Like, why?
You don't miss them. There's no missing the Penguins.
Number 8, you'll probably just wind up hitting yourself with your own green shells.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why I don't use them. I shoot them behind me if I am.
That's what everybody has to do.
Number 9. The shortcut when jumping the track for Rainbow Road is very challenging.
Very challenging.
So is the one... what track is this? It doesn't tell me. Well, there's another skip that's really hard to do and I can't do it because I suck. Wow, they had 3 different ones. Oh, I know this one. The one and I think it's Wario's racetrack where you jump back and forth across the wall to like skip the whole racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard, but it's a really cheap way to win.
Yeah.
Okay, now that they're done with the freaking shortcut things of tracks that I don't remember the names to, their favorite thing is having to go really slow on... I forgot the name of this one too. The one that like has all like the open area and it's basically a ship and you fall off if like there's no railing in half of it.
No, that's Mario Kart for the GameCube.
I don't remember what it's called.
I'm blanking. We call ourselves gamers and we're blanking on this stuff.
Well, I haven't played this in a while, like last
I have
semester.
not played it in forever. Like literally 10 years maybe.
Number 14, the blue shell.
You're
meant
14.
Impending doom. Actually, no, I'm not. That was 4 years ago.
Oh, that's my favorite thing. I purposely like to be in last place for a while and just throw blue shells at people. And lightning really pisses people
A
off.
3 mushroom boost is only good for the part of the track which you can just go cheat and go straight up a hill.
Mm-hmm.
Never trust a question block in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
That's obvious.
It's obvious.
Bananas do not make you go faster, but they do look cool.
But they do look cool.
Oh, what? No, that's not okay.
What happened?
I was scrolling through the page and then it said you're not connected to this page anymore.
Aww.
Okay, it started me back off of where I left off.
Yay.
So, okay, once the pictures load, you done? You good now? Are you okay? A bridge in front of a waterfall was a beautiful view. Number 19. If you got lightning, no one would be spared. Number 20. A star means hope.
Oh yeah.
Number 21, which is the final one on this page. Getting first place meant that the other person was giving up their controller.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah.
The other page that I found is about every other Mario game that's not only 64, but is also there. Do you want to read that one too?
You can read it. It's fine.
Okay. Number 1. The anti-gravity mechanic in Mario Kart 8 began as a drill that players could equip to tunnel under each of the tracks. That's weird, and
Yeah.
I don't like it. Wario actually gets his name from the fourth... I'm not good at reading.
I can tell.
So I'm just gonna skip words.
So I'm just gonna skip
Of
over.
Mario. The Japanese word Wario, which means bad. His name essentially translates to Bad Mario. The same goes for Waluigi, which is what number 3 is. Okay, number 4. Well, I'm sorry, inspired by the Nurikabe of Japanese mythology. They were said to take form of walls to hold up travelers. Thwomp's laughter, Mario Kart 64.
Floor.
Mario Kart 64 is actually... oh my god.
Struggling there, bud? A lot of
I'm getting
it?
distracted by moving pictures.
Oh, I'm sorry. Stop moving.
The Thwomp's laughter in Mario Kart 64 is actually Wario's laugh slowed down.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yay. Continue reading.
What does habits taste like, precious?
I don't know. Just continue reading, please.
Yes. This is number 6. Mario was considered as a playable character in Sega's Mario Kart inspired racing game, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. First you rip off the game, then you want their main character in it?
Yeah.
It's low blow. Number 7. And I read this in the earlier one, but you weren't here for it. Do you want to hear it anyway?
Go ahead.
In the Japanese version of Super Mario Kart, both Bowser and Peach were shown drinking champagne when they won an event. But it's not there in the American release because no drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Number 8. A tunnel shortcut that can be found in Calamari Desert actually takes longer than using the normal race route.
No way.
That's just a cheap shot at players. I found a shortcut. I'm in last.
Boom.
The Japanese version of Moo Moo Track is called Momo Track because in Japan, cows are thought more to make more of a mo sound than a moo sound.
Mo. That's funny.
I say it's more an M-O-H-R, but
Yeah,
okay.
No.
S'more.
S'more. That's what essentially I call it saying s'more.
S'mores.
S'more.
You want s'more?
You want s'more?
You want me to read s'more?
If it plays.
Okay. The fake ad screens in Mario 64 resembled logos from actual companies in the Japanese release.
No
They were
way.
changed for the North American release to avoid legal problems.
Bump, bump, bump. Way to go, America.
Number 11. In early development, Mario Kart was titled Super Mario Kart R.
R?
R.
For rated R.
Like pirate R or just like the
Like
letter
Super Mario Kart Racing. That's what the R stands
Okay.
for. Like Sonic R.
Sonic R.
Sonic R, are you ready to not be in this game? Number 12, in Mario Kart 64, if you let the music on this... What? This doesn't make sense.
Oh, if you say so.
Okay, I'll read it in the way that it should sound, because this is not how it's written.
Okay.
If you let the music loop 64 times on the result screen, the music will change to an alternate tune. That means sitting there for a while.
Yeah.
The Magic Koopa was known as Kamek, was going to be a playable character in Mario Kart 64.
But
That'd be strange.
yeah.
Be really strange. Number 14. An icon for the chain shop item from Mario Kart Double Dash can be found in the code for Mario Kart Wii, but was replaced by the Bullet Bill item. Number 15. Several unplayable tracks for Mario Kart 64 can be found in the files for Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii. It's thought that these tracks were used for testing. Number 16. There are several unused images included in the data for Mario Kart Arcade GP, including a picture from the 2004 Basan School hostage crisis for some strange reason.
Wow.
That's
Weird.
it's not okay.
Weird.
I know.
Not okay.
That is like the opposite of okay.
Definitely.
Number 17. In Mario Kart Double Dash, you can see buildings from Mushroom City under Rainbow Road, suggesting that this stage takes place in the same area, and that the later is floating above the former. Rainbow Road is above Mushroom City?
What?
Oh. It's called Toad Town in Paper Mario. That's the name. Number 18. The handbook of Super Mario Kart actually encourages players to look at the opponent's screen, which most gamers consider a form of cheating these days. Okay, they have a picture of the rules. I'm gonna read off what I can read off from the picture. Number 1. Look at the color of the barriers on your opponent's screen to determine where they are. Number 2. Use the star to your advantage. While you're invincible, it's possible to hit your opponent multiple times. The other one, you can eliminate things with shells, caves, covered up by a red box. Always keep an eye on your opponent's screen. It's legitly what it says.
Yay, gotta love Nintendo supporting cheating.
Number 19. In 2003, a 10-year-old boy took control of his grandmother's car after she had a heart attack while driving. He claims he learned to drive from playing Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah, I heard that one. Crazy.
Okay. 20. Mario Kart 8 is the first game in the franchise to feature a fully animated mustache on Mario.
Fully animated mustache.
His mustache actually moves in that game.
Ah.
Even though his mustache doesn't match his hair, which is...
Okay, calm down.
not
Relax.
okay.
Relax.
Number 21. The creators of Mario Kart 64 came up with the idea of a blue shell after processing limitations prevented them from showing all the characters on the screen at the same time. The blue shell was a solution for quickly clearing up an overcrowded track.
It's funny.
You can actually buy a working full-size Mario Kart from the Mario Kart franchise.
What? Like a go-kart? Like that?
Yeah, you can buy an actual go-kart that's made like one.
That's awesome.
I kind of want one.
Can it shoot out turtle shells?
Well, if you have turtle shells for it to shoot, you have to find the hidden blocks to get the shells.
Oh man.
You have to play the game.
That's no fair.
Number 23. A news story from the November 1992 issue of Daily Umori claimed that Luigi was actually evil. The most recent game of
What?
Mario Kart features races between Mario and his evil brother Luigi
Whoa.
on a total of 24 Formula 1 style racing circuits.
Wow.
Number 24. If you listen closely while driving through the cave sections of Shy Guy Falls in Mario Kart 8,
Mario
you
Kart.
you can hear the Shy Guy miners singing along to the level's music. Number 25. There's a reference to those same Shy Guy miners in the level Toad Harbor, where you can see a sign for Shy Guy medals.
How many are there?
I don't know.
I'm talking about facts.
There's 37.
Shit.
21.
That was the last page.
Oh.
This is a new page.
I didn't realize we started a new page.
I asked if you want to start a new page. You're like, okay. That's why I started the new page.
Oh.
How about
What's going on next door?
I have no clue. All I know is that it's loud and annoying and I don't like it.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm on 26, so it's only like 11 more.
I was just wondering. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, number 26. Mario Kart Arcade GP2 was the first game to feature the series regular Waluigi. Number 27. If you look closely, you can make out what appears to be a Koopa Troopa Beach from previous Mario Kart games in the distance of Sunshine Airport in Mario Kart 8. Number 28. When Mario Kart 64 was released for the Wii Virtual Console, the lightning power-up was changed to show a less intense flash. This was likely done to prevent seizures.
No, it's definitely done to prevent seizures. Not prevent
Yeah.
seizures.
29. The large piranha plant in the center of the quicksand pit in Mario Kart Double Dash version of Dry Dry Desert is likely a reference to the I could say this. I can do it. The Starlack pit from Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi. Why could I not say that the first time? Number 30. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and Blinky the Ghost were all playable characters in the oft-forgotten Mario Kart Arcade GP, which could only be found in arcades.
Why only arcades?
Because it's Mario Kart Arcade,
Ah.
so it was only found
Makes
in
sense.
arcades. Tis the arcade.
Yeah.
They should have ported it.
They should have what?
Ported it.
Oh.
Number 31. Mario Kart Arcade GP is also the only Mario Kart game to be developed by a third-party company.
They said country.
I almost did. It was made by Namco Bandai, which is why it features Pac-Man characters. Number 32. In addition to the return of a character from the Pac-Man franchise, Mario Kart Arcade GP2 also featured a racer named Michi from Tamaka. What is going on over there?
He takes his finger and can't get it off.
Okay. Not sure how to take that. Bite it off. The tape, not your finger.
Come
Come on, I only have like 4 more to read. Number 33, Mario Kart Arcade DP DX. The third arcade installment of the Mario Kart series featured playable drum characters from the Taiko Drum Master. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Petey Piranha, the Paratrooper, and Hammer Brothers were all planned to be playable characters in Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart DS featured the failed Nintendo robot. It featured Rob as an unlockable character. You could race as Rob.
Okay. Having a lot of trouble there, bud. You good?
What?
You having a lot of trouble there reading?
Well, it hurts for me to read
I'm sorry.
because of my eye.
I apologize.
Number 36, an unused pink egg cart. I almost said heart.
Yeah.
Wow. And the data of Mario Kart DS suggests that Birdo from Super Mario Bros. 2 was in consideration as a playable character. And finally, number 37, the course Dry Ruins in Mario Kart Wii has a Mii. In Mario Kart Wii as a Mii, the Sphinx will feature the face of the Mii you are playing as. That's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Neither do I.
That's no.
No. Creepy.
No. We have like 10 minutes left.
No, I'm saying that's creepy.
Yeah, no, we have like 10 minutes left.
Oh.
Okay, talk about random stuff.
What type of random stuff?
I don't know, you decide.
Well, I mean, I can ramble on about just about anything.
So can I.
Um,
About something that pertains to a topic of anime or video games.
so Bernie Sanders has a question.
What if we figure out what we want to talk about next week?
Next week, I want to talk a little bit about Fairy Tail Zero
Okay.
because I like the direction they're going in. Let's talk about the evolution of fighting games and why Smash is different than a lot of them.
Well, it's simple. That's very simple. You don't need to be in depth.
No,
That
I'm
whole-
talking
that
about like
whole-
fighting games and like how they're.
cover 2 hours.
No, I'm saying.
No. I know what you mean.
Let's also talk about Doom. Aren't they coming out with a new Doom game also?
I believe so.
Have you played the other previous ones?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
Eh.
How do you feel about this next one coming out?
Eh.
We can talk about that.
Talk about my my feeling about it.
Eh.
The It exists. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Talk about that. We could talk about. I kind of recently got into League of
I got
Legends.
it a long time ago, but I don't play it anymore.
I got into it and I kind of got into like kind of deep to the point where like my first, I want to say 2 hours of playing, I became a level 6. We can talk about that. We can talk about esports definitely because they're starting to become more and more popular. We could, no, esports.
We can talk about how sports people still don't recognize gaming as a competition.
I don't think they,
They'll-
yeah.
They don't talk about they're like it's not a competitive sport. It's like you realize how much
Yeah.
mental aspect you have to put into it.
Yeah, we could definitely talk about it. We can talk so much about that.
Because if you want to talk about League, we can talk about that aspect.
Yep, yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, what is every year they have a League of Legends championship, and I know the championship's going on right now.
I kind of want to re-download League and see if I can stream that next week.
My laptop's not going to be able to handle that.
I'll be the one streaming. You can just play it.
Alright, yeah. Because I tried playing with Isaac, and my laptop barely has the power to process League.
Even
I
out,
forgot
even if you change the graphics to be the lowest.
Yeah.
I would have to change it to be the lowest for hard to stream it.
Yeah.
What's going on next?
I have no idea. It's like music. I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
I like the fact that they let us know that was going to happen though during our show. That was nice of them. Like that one time we were supposed to have our show and Andrew wasn't here DJing. That was nice to know.
Yeah, I talked to Wade about that. He's like, there was nothing there. Like, there was nothing scheduled for anybody to be DJing anything.
Really?
Yeah.
So he wasn't supposed to be in here. Or we weren't supposed to be in here.
We could have been in here. We should have been doing our show. Andrew shouldn't have been doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah. It's a little bit.
A little bit mad.
We guys still have like 7 minutes.
You just said we had 10 minutes, like 10 minutes ago.
That was 3 minutes ago.
I don't know the exact time. I'm not the official timekeeper. You are.
I know, that's why I'm telling you.
Then why'd you say we had 10 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago? Shouldn't that mean we have like 7 minutes left?
I said it was 7 minutes.
Yeah, you said 7 minutes.
I could have swore I heard you say 10.
Well, you're hearing things.
Yeah. Apparently I am. Apparently it's come to the point in my life where I'm an old man and can't hear properly.
Like the guy who was in here.
Like him.
He looks like an old man.
He is an old man.
He acts like it.
He definitely does.
Grumpy old man.
I wanted to get him on a rant about who he thinks that one guy is. War of the Worlds? What's Orver or whatever?
I don't know. I'm not good with things right now.
You're never good.
Words
at
don't go to my head.
things. Yeah, I can see that. No, but how do you feel about them making a Sword Art Online movie? Because this movie is going to focus more on the outside world and Kirito and Asana's relationship.
I actually like it.
I like the premise of it. I definitely do. But
if they do it correctly, I'll like it.
Yeah.
If they do it poorly, I'll be like, why'd you do it like this?
yeah, definitely.
But I just like how they're doing the outside world
Yeah.
because they've done so much of the inside the game world. So
Well, I mean, there's nothing for them to do inside the game world anyway now at
Yeah.
this point. Like, he already defeated, Heathcliff was
I forgot his name.
I forgot his name also.
I know what it is, but I can't.
It's on the tip of my tongue, I just can't say it.
Yeah.
He then went back inside the game when it was Elfen Light, rescued, Asuna, and destroyed that one guy who was also evil and who had the arranged marriage to Asuna.
He also killed that guy, but
No, he didn't kill him,
no.
dude.
I know. He didn't. He just.
In the video
self-defense.
game, he, like, killed him.
Yeah, but self-defense. He did injure him.
He injured him, he didn't kill him, though.
No, because he's like, kill me, and then he's like, no.
Yeah, he didn't kill him. And then
You're getting arrested.
they had a whole entire Gun Galleon Online thing, which he went back into the real world to solve the mystery of player dying in game, and they wrapped up the
And
loose.
It was like creepy guy.
Yeah, and they ended up wrapping up the loose ends from Sword Art Online. Like a lot of people were like, "What happened to the people who were bad or whatever?" They wrapped that up, and now it's just like, what can we do with the series?
Kirito goes evil.
That could be something that would be interesting. But I don't think they would make him go evil.
No, but you could base a game like they still have the egg. They can base a game around it, making him the main protagonist, and have a different storyline. But he's not actually evil. He's just doing it to get a new experience for players.
That's true. Well, I mean, they pretty much released the egg to the world, so
Yeah,
it's
I
not like they own the egg.
Yeah, but they can still use the egg.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just saying
That would be interesting.
cool.
If that was going on
But
in
you
real life.
don't actually figure that out until the end of the series. So you're
Yeah.
like, he went insane, what's going on, what
Yeah.
actually happened, and all of the main characters from the main series are at the villain.
You know what I wouldn't mind? I wouldn't mind a reboot of Death Note.
Neither would I. No, also wouldn't mind reboot of Shaman King.
Yeah.
Because they just ended it on...
But I mean, I feel like the ending to Death Note was worthy.
Yeah. But
It's
not
like-
Shaman King.
No, not Shaman.
Shaman King. We're gonna start the second part of this tournament. End of series. What?
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely excited that Samurai Jack's also come back.
Yes.
I
Yes.
loved that
I
series.
was really mad when they said they canceled. I'm like, what?
Well, they canceled it because what did they win? They won like an Emmy or something, and
Yeah.
then they're just like,
What can we do now? It's like we reached the pinnacle of this. What do we do now?
and they were in talks to make a movie, but
Mhm.
they wanted. No, yeah, they were in talks to do a movie. The guy who played Aku ended up dying,
Yeah.
so the guy didn't want anybody else playing Aku. So they're like,
Because it wouldn't be the same.
how do we wrap this up? Now they're coming back, and I guess they're coming back, and I guess they found somebody new to probably play Aku, or the storyline's gonna revolve around something different. And I'm just like,
Or they're just gonna make it so that they figure out like Aku's just like an outer thing and
Yeah.
it's not the true thing. They're gonna make a different character who's the real form of Aku, where this new guy will voice it.
yeah,
That's how I would do it.
yeah, definitely. Because then that way you don't destroy the legacy of Aku,
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
Naruto did with all
Yeah.
important characters during the war. Yeah. Oh, you're the top. Well, you're the 4 great Hokage that are revered.
And you are doing nothing. Okay.
Got absolutely useless. Absolutely.
You are as useless as that broken tree over there.
Literally.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Wow.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
You sure it's not like 1 minute instead of a couple seconds?
1 minute. It just changed. 1 minute.
I knew what I was talking about. I told you. Don't doubt.
You said a couple seconds.
Yeah, I said a couple seconds, and then by the time you looked, it was 1 minute.
That was 1 second. I had the second class.
No, when at first I said it, it was a few seconds. Because I finished speaking, and then you looked. So that was a couple of seconds, maybe 2 at the most. Maybe even 3.
Wait, me at the least.
Kyle, don't you argue with me right now. It is very late. I am hungry. And this show is going to end. And it
Cut now.
And it could either end in a good way, or it could end with me bashing your head in with this tape thing.
Both sound fun.
Well, they both sound fun, but I don't want to go to jail tonight.
Why not? They'll be fine. Yeah,
I'll leave you home.
Make Aaron give him. Give me the address, Aaron. You're giving these. Why? Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions. Kyle's dead. I'm in jail. Oh, that's why.
So, you think I'm dead? I'm just like, oh.
Ow.
Like half of my whole head's just covered in blood. I'm like, that
Ow.
was rude.
That was really mean.
Ow.
I
How
thought
could
you,
he do
I
that?
thought you were kidding.
Okay, well, it's 9, so that's the end of the show.
That's it, peoples.
'Kay.
Get your sleepy times and
Sleep is in order.
drink
for
your
everybody.
milk and eat your vegetables and don't do drugs and stay in school.
Don't do kids drugs.
Don't do kids drugs and
Also,
listen to your parents. Make sure you shower and bathe properly. And
Don't
stay.
Job hygiene.
whatever you do, don't
Do that.
burp into the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.